Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're looking at a game called Play Me. This is a dice rolling game whereby you're trying to get all of your dice playing them in numerical order from 1 to 6, which allows you to flip your card over, do a second ability. You're going to start on the lighter side and flip to the whiter side afterwards. So colour side first, then the white side, and it's the first person to do it. It's a real-time game, and this is a theme around Alice in Wonderland. I'll give you an example of the card I had. You can force some of the players to take back their last die and his or her die roll and replace it with one of yours for the same value. And what Nick had to play with was someone different, whereby you begin each round with 1 in your die roll. I agree with what Nick said about placing out 1 initially. So you would normally use your colour. So here are some dice, and I'll start with 1 on here, and then you go 3, 2, 1, roll, and then you take your dice and you're going to roll them. And right now I need a 2, so I'll place a 2 out. Then you roll again to try and get a 3. But there is some blocking, which I'll talk about in a second. So I've got a 3, I roll again, whilst everyone else is doing whatever they want to do. I happen to not roll a 4, so I'm going to roll again. And there we go, relevant colour. So a 4, oh, and now what Jane has now done is blocked me, which means I now need to roll a 4 to unblock. So I need to roll a 4. I haven't rolled a 4 yet, so keep on going. Whilst I'm doing this, please hit the like button, subscribe button, hit the notification bell in case you haven't done so already, and then check out the comments and descriptions whereby you can follow via Patreon. And there you go, there's a 4. So I've unblocked that, so this one disappears and goes back again, which means now they can roll their die. So they are kind of stopping themselves. I'm still trying to roll this 4. And yes, there are occasionally giveaways, so keep checking back on Linktree. There are more giveaways coming. Aside from that, yeah, hopefully enjoying this 4K video. And as you can see, I'm still rolling. I'll talk about my review in a second. Haven't reached that 4 yet. I think it's only the luck of the die, which is the only thing that kind of brings it down slightly for me. There's a negative in every game I've ever played. I'd give this 6.6, something like that. It's not bad whatsoever, so it's above average. Here's a 4. I'm still trying to roll that 5. I haven't reached the 5 yet. There it is. This video will be live after the Games Expo, and trying to get that 6. So hopefully I'll get there. Didn't roll it onto the thing. Let's just try and get it to you and show you what happens. So when you do complete it, if you're the first to do so, you're going to flip it over, and like the game of Skull, you need to win it twice, but the second time you do it, you are going to find that you will have more of a disadvantage. So there's the 6, and now I have switched it over, and now next time round, you must begin your dice row with 2 1s. Place only one of the 2 dice in your dice row. So Nick, you experienced this. I did not play with this card. How does that work in this instance?
So for the first time for you to be able to place a dice, you have to roll your dice and get 2 1s.
Oh, right, got it.
And when you do so, instead of putting in a single 1, you put in both, but right. You keep one of them back.
Okay, so in my particular one, it happened to be that when I rolled a 1 and then reached a 2, so I'm going to roll my dice, imagine I got a 2, I then have to reset. So that's how it worked differently with my one. So it turned out that my ability worked quite well as a walrus, because when I flipped it over, I then had to do this one the first time you reach 2 in your dice row each round. You must return all of your dice to your hand and start over, including blocking dice. So I haven't managed to win the game by doing this. It was tense, it was fast-paced, it did keep my heart rate going. Hopefully you can notice that in this handheld video, and hope you enjoyed it. Now back to the table.